Hey guys, welcome back to Income Stream Surfers. It's been a long time, but I just wanted to give you a visual example of what I've been doing for the last few months. So I was recently forced to start teaching physics, even though I'm not qualified to teach physics, hence the guy here who is qualified to teach. And you know what? This was stressful. I was really stressed by this. That's where I've been these last few months. I've been working non-stop to make sure that I can teach physics. And it got me thinking, and I had an idea. Why do I do this? Why do I work for other people when I could be working for myself more online? I've already proven it. I've made sales on Redbubble already. I know that people will buy designs. And this video and this series is going to be me making a P.O.D print-on-demand empire from scratch. So what did I do to start researching for this project? The first thing I did was I looked at the websites that I wanted to upload, and I split them into two different columns, Marketplace and P.O.D. Marketplace being any websites that you simply upload a design and sell them, and P.O.D where you have to use a service to fulfill and create the orders for you. Now I won't be doing P.O.D at the beginning. I want to focus on Marketplace first, and then I'm going to use the profits from the Marketplace to fund the P.O.D. I don't want to use any starting capital except paying for Canva Pro. This is important for two reasons. Number one, I don't want to waste money, and number two, I want anyone to be able to do this, copy what I do, and do it for themselves. So after I'd done the initial research, I started to look at the specific websites that I wanted to make, which you can now see on the screen, me making all of the different stores on the various P.O.D marketplaces, which I decided to use. Okay, so let's get into the juice of this video. I'm going to give you one live worked example so that you can understand my method. If you've seen my previous videos, you know how this works already. I use two different methods. This particular method is the search operator method, where you go on Google, you type in site, redbubble.com, in title, and then you put, after you put in title, you put anything that is universally popular or anything specific, anything that's not copyrighted. So for example, this example I'm going to use is coffee. Everybody loves coffee. It's a universal concept. Most countries drink coffee, etc, etc. Okay, and then you want to put in text results and then press enter. Okay, so we've got 2,300 results almost, and if you look here it says 20 results, which means there are not there's not that much competition for this particular keyword. Okay, so this is one example. This is literally the first example I found. 20 results. So then what do we do? Okay, so the next thing we do is we go on ahrefs.com/keyword generator and we type in obsessed with iced coffee. We put it on United States because why not, doesn't really matter, and we look at the results. Okay, not a lot of results, so this is a bad keyword. Well, it might be bad, we don't really know. Let's look at the next one. Okay, so I've actually found this design, and it's very interesting to me because I like text-based designs. I think they sell really well. Simple designs are very easy to make, and I think this is quite a funny thing to have on a t-shirt. So on Redbubble there's a decent amount of competition. Doesn't mean you can't break through. If you can create something that people prefer, then you're in there basically. So I want to show you the searches per month do not look that good. Okay, so normally I would say don't bother with this keyword. However, if you look at these, they are all buyer keywords. Okay, and also volume 0 to 10 does not mean volume 0 to 10 necessarily. It just means that Ahrefs doesn't have the full data necessarily. If you look at the keywords, they're all people who are wanting to buy the t-shirt. So the next thing I would do is I would look on Google to see what the SERP, the search engine result page, looks like. So this is the SERP, and we've got Amazon, Pinterest, TeePublic, Redbubble. Okay, so as you can see, this is the whole point of this video. This is the whole reason I'm doing this, is because the SERP is dominated by the same websites every single time for these keywords. So Amazon, merch by Amazon, this will just be someone who's doing merch by Amazon. Designed by humans, I don't know what that is, I'm going to check that out, it might be another P.O.D. TeePublic, and also this is another reason I want to have my own website. So designed by humans, I don't actually know what that is, but it might be someone's own website, and that could be my website if I did everything correctly. So you guys need to think about, if you only upload to one website, you're missing out because they might go to a different website. I don't know if you know that something like 70% of the clicks goes to the first 3 results or something like that, because Google puts the sites that people are clicking on towards the top. Obviously they didn't used to do that, but now that's how their algorithm works. So if people want to buy from an independent retailer from you, then they'll buy from an independent retailer. If they just want to go with Amazon because it's cheaper and they know the brand of Amazon, they'll go to Amazon. If they know Redbubble, they'll go to Redbubble, etc. And you don't know which websites the person who is searching for your t-shirt or whatever is going to click on. You don't know which websites they trust. You don't know anything about these people. So you need to be on all the websites in order to maximize your earning potential. And that is what this video and these videos is going to be about. So I would say that I've found my first design. I'm just going to do a very simple text-based design. So this is the design that I came up with. It's incredibly simple. I just copied and pasted the keyword from Google. I recommend that you use copy and paste here. Don't try to add any strange words if you are a non-native English speaker. People will not buy your design if it is grammatically incorrect. And then I recommend that you make it white. Then you just simply press download here, transparent background, download. And then that is the design process done. It's very, very simple with text-based t-shirts. And then you upload it to the P.O.D website. I'm not actually going to go through that because I'm sure everyone knows how to do that already. But what I will talk about is tags. So 2 things I want to talk about tags. Number 1, take them from Ahrefs, take them from here. You can just copy them onto a notepad, get rid of the excess, and then copy and paste them. Or you can use a tool like Keywords Everywhere. I recommend this tool generally for SEO. So install this, enable this item. I already have it on Chrome. And then you go on Google. It's very easy to use. You just search for something, and then on the side it will come up with a list of other keywords. Okay, you can just stick those in as well, and that's how I do my tags. And then I just think of general things like coffee and creating stuff, or coffee creative, or things like that. You have to think yourselves as well. Okay, and that is the process of making one design for Redbubble, and also other P.O.D shop stores, not just Redbubble. And that is the first episode of how to create a P.O.D empire from scratch. Please consider liking the video if you enjoyed, and look out for episode 2, which should be in a week or 2. It will take me a while to come up with 50 designs and upload them to various P.O.D sites. With that being said, peace out as usual, guys, and I'll see you in the next one.